Hello and welcome back to my channel. If not back, then just welcome. If it is your first time here, I would love it if you would click on the subscribe button and join me on my YouTube journey. Today is day number 3 in my week of Shop Hush palettes. I will have a link to the playlist right here where you can check out the previous 2 videos if you are so inclined. And the palette of today is the Bad Habit Beauty Athena palette. This palette here is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. It retails for $12. It comes with 18 shades, 8 of them being matte. The other 10 are some sort of shimmer or metallic or glitter or duochrome. This palette came out during that whole like purple trend where everybody was releasing the like ultraviolet Pantone themed palettes, while the other ones were more ultraviolet, meaning they were more blue based. This is a very warm purple eyeshadow palette, and truly there's only one real purple in here, one matte purple, and then you have like 3 purple shimmers. There are quite a few shades in here that I feel like would be really useful for everyday wear. This is probably the most versatile of all of the purple palettes that I've seen. With that being said, it's not necessarily my favorite just because when I was gravitating towards that ultraviolet trend, I wanted that blue based purple. The only places where you don't really get that sort of warm purple color are in the shades Gleam and Epic. And those are more so of an icy duochrome look. They're very similar. I think they would pretty much translate to the same on the eye, especially with someone with tan to deep dark skin. But with that being said, they are really pretty colors that I do think are very, very interesting. The quality of these shadows are kind of what I've come to expect from Bad Habit Beauty. They're very, very soft. They're very, very buttery, and they do have a lot of kick up. So if you're a person that kick up in the pan really bothers you, then you will probably have a problem with this palette. But there is a lot of pigmentation and concentration behind the shadows, so I feel like the kick up is definitely worth it. Overall, if you're a person that likes warm tone shadows but still want to kind of get in on that purple trend, I would definitely check out the Athena palette. My look today went a little bit more glamorous than I was originally intending it to, but I guess that's what happens when you try to put glitter in your inner corner as your inner corner highlights. So anyway, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, just stay tuned and I will see you tomorrow with the next palette. The first thing that I'm going to do is take this Purity shade and use it to set my primer. It's just a matte cream color. As you can see, it's very powdery, but the powder kind of just dissipates. The shadow just kind of floats up into the air, so there's not a lot of fallout involved with it. Next, I'm going to take the shade Power on a smaller fluffy brush and buff that all over my eyelid. The reason why I'm using a fluffy brush and not a shader brush is because I really want the shadow to be diffused all over my eye. The good thing about these shadows is that they are very pigmented, so even using a fluffy brush, it gives me a nice red base. Next, with that same brush, I'm going in with Justice, which is the matte purple, and I'm just going to use that to elongate my shadow and just go ahead and create that cat eye shape that I really like. I'm going to buff it in circular motions because I want this look to be very soft, very diffused, very blown out. These shadows blend really well into each other. As you can see, when you first put it down, it's very pigmented and very bright, but it blends out very softly. Then with Justice on a pencil brush, I'm just going to line my lower lash line with that. And I want to make sure that everything is connected, so I'm going to go all the way out to the outer corner and bring it in just so that everything is all connected. Lastly, I'm going to take Daring on that same pencil brush, which is supposedly a packed glitter, but it is very loosely packed. And I'm just going to stamp that on the inner corner of my eye for my inner eye highlight. I didn't have a lot of fallout with it because I was working with a glitter glue as my base, and it stuck very well. And here is the final look. Something about this look reminds me of my zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, and I don't know, it's just very crab-like. For the rest of my face, I just put on my Tinted Moisturizer as usual, and some blush and one of the Colourpop Ultra Blotted lips. Usually I don't go for all matte looks but I enjoyed how this came out in the end. As always, if you have made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Till next time, bye folks.